Good morning, everyone. Okay, I just left Nanaimo. Spent 2 days in Nanaimo at my relatives. But I'm just heading out, and I think I might head up towards Tofino. There's the highway that goes over the mountain there, and it normally gets quite a bit of snow. So I'm going to stop in Port Alberta and see how much snow's up on the mountain, or see if I can find out any information on how much snow's up on the mountain. But there's a lot of places around Port Alberta. I was there probably about 2 months ago. So if I don't go up to Tofino, there's a lot of places around Port Alberta for me to camp around there. I was supposed to get rain for the next couple of days, but if we could get some nice days, I'd like to get some work done to those cabinets in the back. See if I come pretty close on finishing the framing for the cabinets back there. If I get my clothes in these cabinets, I can free up a whole lot of space back there underneath my bed. But I'm going to cruise down the highway here, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. Okay, I'm at Cathedral Grove. It's a protected forest. It's got some of the largest Douglas firs on the island. I guess some of them are over like 800 years old. But it's all closed up. This is just for the service trucks, but down the road they got an area where they have a boardwalk. You can walk through it and all that when it's open. And it's pretty cool. It does have some pretty big trees. But they got that log down there. It's like they chopped it down just for me to walk on. And you know, since it's there, I got to do it. See how slippery it is. Oh yeah. How cool is this? There we go. Awesome. Oh, Port Alberta is just up the highway. I guess I'll get some more information there on the road that passes over the mountain over to Tofino. And see how much snow. That's gonna hurt in the morning. But we're son of a bitch. Can't wait to see that one on film. Okay, when I get into Port Alberta, I'll see what that pass is like over the mountain into Tofino, or towards Tofino. But I can't get into Cathedral Grove, so I'm gonna head on down the highway a bit further. guys, I've been traveling this back road for the past 21 kilometers, and I've been climbing this mountain for the past 2 kilometers. And I think I kind of came to a dead end. I don't know if you can see, but I'm still climbing the mountain, and the snow's starting to get over the road where I don't want to take the chance going up there. But I'm going to head back down, and I'm going to see if I can find another road or another spot to camp. And just like that, no more snow. Okay, well, I came down the mountain a tiny bit. I found another, well, sort of a road. It just a road off the service road that comes to this spot here. It's pretty nice. I'm by a river in that. It's a pretty nice spot. You guys got to keep in mind when you're in the backcountry, especially in British Columbia, because British Columbia is made out of mountains. And the higher altitude you get, the more likely it is you're going to come across snow. Like in this case, came across some snow where it kind of prevented me from going any further. So, like I said, I come back down the mountain, or came halfway down the mountain. So I still got to be careful as to where, when I wake up in the morning, that we don't get a whole bunch of rain or a whole bunch of snow, because this little road, it's about, I don't know, it's probably about 200 yards off the service road. And you can see here, these dips I've gone through. And there's about maybe 4 of those. So like I say, when you're up in the mountains, just be careful on your surroundings in that, and how high you go. And when you come across stuff, use your judgment on whether you think you should go through it or maybe just turn around. Okay, I decided I'm gonna look for another spot here. It's starting to rain and snow at the same time. And if I get stuck there in the morning with a foot of snow outside, that spot I was at, I'll never get out. So I'm just going to cruise down the road here a tiny bit and see if I can find another spot, say a little bit lower. Yeah, I wish I could have stayed at that site. It was a nice site. I love camping beside a river. I love the noise of the river. It's like a lullaby at nighttime. It just puts me right to sleep. But it is those spots and those times when you're in that certain area of the backcountry where you got to make a decision if you get out in the morning. If you get to know your vehicle, you know what the vehicle is capable of doing, you know where it's capable of going. And whether you got snow tires on it or not, when you get into certain areas, the snow tires aren't going to help you. So when you're in the backcountry like that, make smart decisions, because if anything does happen, you get stuck or you get in a spot where you can't get out in the morning or something like that, is, for example, I'm 21 kilometers back in the bush. And I'm sure I won't have cell service for 21 kilometers neither, because that would have been a long walk out just to get cell service or to find somebody to give me a hand. And you got to get a tow truck or something out there to get you out. Well, that's not going to be cheap. And a lot of times when the majority of us come out to these places, if we're doing the van life, a lot of us are alone. We're flying solo. So when you get to a spot, you got nobody to help you push. So folks, make sure you get to know your vehicle, what it's capable of doing, where it's capable of going, and just play it safe when you come out to the backcountry. You know, other than the bears and the cougars, there's a lot of other dangers as well. You know, and those dangers are not being able to get out of a spot, getting stuck when you're by yourself, having to walk out 20 kilometers just to use your telephone. So just make sure you play safe and smart in the backcountry. Now let's go find a place to camp for the night. Okay, I found a really nice spot here, but to get to it, it looks a little bit sketchy. Whoa. But it goes to the edge there. Let me just show you. Stand on the edge over here. Check this out. Wow. But I'm at the top of a hill here. At least it's not snowing. It was raining still earlier, but I guess I'm sort of at sea level. That's that goes out to the ocean. That's an inlet that goes into Port Alberta. But to get here, let me show you this. Oh God, this is beautiful. Wow. Seems like a lot of people come to this spot. A lot of empty beer cans and garbage around. But I got this spot here, and you want to talk about sketchy. Okay, I got to get over there, but I got to get across this. It doesn't look all that bad on camera, but okay, well, since I made it in here, well, I'm going to stay here for the night. And if we actually get a nice day tomorrow, I don't think we're supposed to, but if we get a nice day tomorrow, maybe I'll stay an extra day and do some work on the van. But I wish I would have brought some dry wood. But you can see people throwing their garbage around. But it would have been nice to have a fire here tonight. Well, right about now, since it's not raining. Okay guys, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the night here. With these clouds and raining and that, I think it's gonna be a movie night. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna have a clearer day. If we still have a bunch of rain tomorrow, which it's supposed to rain, but up in these mountains, anything could happen. But if it rains tomorrow, then we'll head down the highway, we'll find another spot to camp. If not, if it's going to be a nice day, I wouldn't mind getting some work done to the cabinets of my van there, do some framing. But I just want to remind you guys, when you're out playing in the bush by yourself in the backcountry, be safe. Be aware of where you go, and don't take any unnecessary risks. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next video. As usual, my name's Darryl. This is VanMountain Van Life. And I don't know where I'm going to go next, but I hope to see you on the back roads.